Good evening and welcome to the Heartland Adult Education graduation for December. I can't think of a better Christmas gift to give yourself or your family than the ability to be able to say you are now a graduate. So we're proud of what you're doing, but I want to welcome everyone here tonight. And my name is Chris Reed. I'm the director of the Heartland Consortium, and our consortium consists of 5 counties. It's Hardin, LaRue, Breckenridge, Grayson, and Hart County. So we have students from all those counties represented here tonight, or mostly. Some housekeeping items. As you saw when you come in, if someone needs a restroom, it's to your right as you leave, to my left, next door. When we are done, there will be a reception across the hallway. There will be cake and some refreshments. Light refreshments, and if you want to, there'll be some places to take pictures, so absolutely want you to do all that. And if you want to come back in here and take a picture, that's absolutely fine. We just ask that you don't bring refreshments back in here because ECTC asked us not to, and they've been a great partner, and we are fortunate to have these facilities, and we're thankful to be able to use them. So if you would, just help us with that. So let's see, graduates, why don't y'all stand? I think we need to give this group a round of applause for their graduates. Turn around and face your family and the friends and people that have been here tonight. I think you need to give them a round of applause for them helping you. And thank you. You may be seated. You can never have enough support in this world, and it's great to have support, the family and friends, and those that push us along to reach our goals. So I want to thank everyone that's here tonight. And I would be remiss if I didn't have my staff stand up. Big round of applause for this group. Thank you. I want to tell you all that I see on a daily basis the work that these folks put in for our students, and it's every one of them, from data instructor to data specialist to instructors to college and career navigator to everybody we have. It's just to see it on a daily basis. I can explain it to you, but until you see it, it's hard to explain. So I can't thank them enough, and any success that this program has, it's not the director that's standing up here talking, it's the staff, because that's where the rubber meets the road. So thank you all. Appreciate it. So tonight we have a guest speaker that was a student for us, and we're excited to hear her story and what she has going on in her life. Miss Marissa Sawyer, you want to come up?
Hi. I graduated in June of 22. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, it was hard. It really was. It took me 5 years to get where you're at. 5 years. Started in 2017. Passed one part of the test. And then I was young and dumb. Thought I didn't need it. And then I realized a couple years down the line that I did. Well, I realized it, and also I had a couple people to knock some sense into me. One of them being my husband. And trust me, I thank God for him every day. I have known Chris for a very long time. When I was a senior in high school, I was supposed to graduate in 2013. And my senior year, September of my senior year, I dropped out in 2012. I lost my grandmother to cancer. And she was my rock. She was my everything. Between her and my mom, they were all I had. And when I lost her, the fire was gone. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't care about my future. Started skipping school. Before that, when I was 16, I got in trouble for truancy when I was a sophomore. That's how I met Chris. Wasn't a very pleasant time back then. And I was pissed at him, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't happy. But, you know, if it wasn't for Chris, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I wouldn't be where I am today without this program. I entered the foster care system, aged out when I turned 18. And then I went to work at gas stations and do ends and odd jobs, trying to make a living. Even went to Akibono. And back then, when you come in as a temp, you're only making $7.25 an hour, even when you make overtime. Wasn't that much. So here I was pulling 60-hour weeks, barely bringing home $400, working myself to death. Then I got tired of it. Met my husband, and he said, "Why don't you go back? Why don't you give it a try?" So I did. Went for a couple months, then passed one part and dropped out. A couple years later, fast forward to 2022, here I am back. Took the last 3 parts of the test and got all of them done in 1 month. 1 month. And it was hard. It really was. And after I passed and got my GED, I walked the stage like you guys are about to do. And trust me, I know how much that means to all of you, because it meant a lot to me. Then I got offered a job back at Akibono making $16 an hour. And it was great. Not saying we were made of money, but me and my husband for once were stable enough to not have to worry about anything getting turned off or not being able to pay our rent. And then in July of this year, me and my husband decided our rent was going to go up, so we decided just to see what the heck. Let's see if we can buy a house. And you know what? We did. We signed the papers October 27th, and we moved in. We bought a house. And then, about 2 weeks later, I got a call from Fort Knox. My dream job. If it wasn't for graduating, getting my GED, I wouldn't have it where I am now. And now I'm happy to say that I am a contractor for the Department of Defense. I work with veterans. I help them with all their paperwork, their military benefits, their medical. I help them adjust to when they come back from overseas. I'm that person they call if they have a problem with anything. And sometimes they just call because they have nobody else to talk to. But if it wasn't for this program, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. And now, we're at the point where maybe starting a family isn't such a bad idea. Hopefully we can. But if I can do one thing, and I'm hoping we can, me and my husband are going to try to adopt a child. I was in foster care. I know what it was like. I know literally what those children go through. Even going in from 16 to 18. It's not easy on them. Sometimes it makes it hard. But me and my husband know what we want to do. And if adoption's the way for us to have a family, the one thing I can do is adopt a child and help them out and become a mom and tell them that it's okay and show them the right way. Then by everything in my book, I've succeeded. But I promise you, I wouldn't have passed my GED if it wasn't for a few people in this room. One is Miss Diane, knocking some sense into me when I needed it. And another one is Miss Becky, who took the time to make sure I understand the math, even if she had to stay over. And if it wasn't for her and that calculator training, I wouldn't have passed. Because I sure the heck didn't know you could do fractions on the calculator until she showed me. I'm just going to be honest. But now, being where I am today, because I have my GED, being able to work on Fort Knox, being able to work for the government to help the military, to help the veterans adjust. It's my dream job, literally. Me and my husband, we wouldn't be where we are now if I didn't have it. So I promise you, all the hard work is going to pay off. And it has. Look, you're sitting in those seats. You're graduating. You have your GED. Just because you have it now, don't stop. If you want to go to college, go to college. If you want to get some type of degree that you've been longing for, do it. Because I promise, it's worth it. Congratulations to all of you. And I'm very proud of you.
Just to be clear a little bit, the situation she was talking about, I was a truant officer at that point in Hardin County Schools. I don't think anybody likes a truant officer. All right, it's not just, I mean, I think just the way it goes now. But,
that was the one out of everybody that the judge made a point of.
that was, but that's a position, where you can, you start, hopefully you plant seeds and you start, do the best you can. And in this situation, it worked out. It has been a long process, but, she came down this summer, pulled up in her SUV and just paid for, truck paid for. So, these things are all success stories, and we hope that the same success story you heard tonight is in line for everybody here. So, anyway, so what we want to do tonight, so you all know, I'm not going to speak very long. What I had to say pales in comparison to what they had to say. And the way we do graduation, eventually here in a minute, we'll call their name, they'll come across, I'll shake their hand, give them a diploma, but they'll have a chance to thank somebody here at this mic. And you'll just notice that what they say outweighs what I do. But I do want to tell you all that we're so proud of what you all done, the barriers that you've overcome, and that you made a decision to make this happen for you, because you didn't have to do that. For some reason, you ran into a barrier or an obstacle in your life, which is fine, it happens to everybody, but you overcame that barrier. And now the next step is, where do we go from here? We want to go looking through the front window, not the rear view mirror. We want to go forward. A coach of mine, he sends me these, I guess he used to mail them to me, but now he texts them to me, but I haven't seen him since 1985, so I guess he thinks I'm really in bad shape. But anyway, he sent me this quote, and it resonates here because it fits exactly for what we're doing here. Our background and circumstances may have influenced who we are, but we are responsible for the person we become and where we go. So it makes no difference. Everything starts from here going forward. And that's the idea, and that's what we want to do as we do that. And there are a lot of people in this world that have a GED that are doing great things. I'm going to name a few. Eminem, Dave Thomas. Dave Thomas, if you ever eat at Wendy's, he started Wendy's. Katy Perry, Britney Spears, Drake. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about my age here. I don't really listen to Drake, but I have a daughter that goes to UK, and I bought Drake tickets. Let me tell you something, his GED's working for him. I got news for everybody in here, big time. He's figured it out, so that's all I'm saying. So But here's the thing though, as you move forward, you're gonna run into obstacles. I still have to overcome obstacles. Everybody here has to overcome obstacles. It's just the way it is. But what I want to leave with you tonight is, do not let those define you. Do not let those stop you. And I use this all the time. Michael Jordan missed the game-winning shot 27 times for his team. That was probably in front of 60 to 70,000 people, 1.2 million people on TV. And when I say, what do you think of Michael Jordan? You don't think, oh, he's that dude that missed 27 shots. Because he did not let that define him. That happened, he dealt with it, he moved on, and he hasn't played basketball in years, and you all are still fighting to get his shoes as soon as they drop, right? And that's success. He did not get defined by failure. So as you move on, and as you get into what you want to do, whatever that is, whether it be college, start a business, change careers, whatever you want to do, you can do it now. But as you do that, don't let the obstacles get in the way. They're going to be there. Overcome them, move forward, and just don't do it. So, in the words of the great Dr. Seuss, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so let's get on your way. And let's get on the way of getting you all graduated. So, at this time, we're going to award the diplomas to our graduates.
Catherine Agrizzoni. Craig Bennett.
I want to thank the Hart County branch that's pushed me, Joey and Dalton. They've really helped me out in getting this GED. I will say that I have been working at a plant in Hart County for 33 years. With this, I have now moved into a supervision role.
James D. Courtney Jr.
First off, I'd just like to thank my family for being there, and Tina, Kelly, Miss Wolf, for all my schedules trying to get, at the time I was in Kansas City. That's why they call me Kansas, because I was flying back and forth from here in between my office in Kansas, and so I appreciate y'all. I think it was a wild week and a half trying to get all my testing in, and we had some little hiccups here or there, but just for anybody that hasn't got it yet, it's like, I've been successful in my career, and I'm continuing to be successful. This is just one more step. If you haven't had an opportunity to do this, if it's just for you, just for, hey, I completed something, because it does stay with you. It's like, I wish I would have finished high school. I wish I would have done this. Hindsight's 20/20. You can always move forward. So I appreciate the entire department, and appreciate everything y'all do. Thank you very much.
Kyle Craig.
I want to thank my mom for supporting me. I want to thank Tina for getting me through it. I want to thank Dale Earnhardt. Raise hell, praise Dale, baby.
Candace Embry. Marissa Embry. Estefania Fernandez Rivera. Michelle Harbison. Gregory Holland.
I want to thank my family for being here and supporting me. Also, having the greatest teacher, Ms. Diane Kelly. You've been awesome, and thank you very much for all the support and showing me how I can attain my GED. Thank you very much.
David Hurd.
Hate those. All right, I want to take a second to thank you, Montana, and Baby Joy. Y'all being my motivation this whole time. I want to thank my family for coming. Life's a garden, dig it.
Patricia Jones.
I would like to thank my best friends in the whole world for being here. My mother, who couldn't be here, but she would love to have been, and the whole staff here for getting me through this. Thank you.
William Russell Kilgus II.
I want to say on the behalf of all the staff members here who truly supported me and my friend who's currently right now recording this video, they all been enormous helps for me. I really wish my parents were here to see this.
Keegan Matuszewski.
Firstly, I want to thank my Aunt Christy and her husband Chris, who have basically become a mother and father to me. They've basically given me a better life, and I wouldn't be here without them. I also want to thank my partner Evelyn for pushing me to be a better person and helping me push through college.
Rosemary Meads.
Imagine.
Kimberly Nesbitt. Jared O'Connell.
I want to thank Matt Lloyd. I know we have a battle going on. We read it back to back. But I want to thank my wife, never did my mommy. A bit like the pain in the butt. But I appreciate to be here. It will save my life. Thank you.
Joycelyn Patterson. Jocelyn, I'm sorry.
I just want to take a quick second to thank my lovely boyfriend and my children and his family and my grandparents for pushing me and believing in me, because I wouldn't have done it without them. Thank you.
Ashley Lynn Powell. Anthony Rodriguez.
I just want to thank my family for all the support. Thank Miss Joyce, keep pushing me, Tina, all the staff. Thank you.
Savannah Schaefer.
I really want to thank my whole family, but I really especially want to thank my mother-in-law, Amy, for really pushing me to do this. Thank you.
Daquan Walker.
Good job, Daquan.
I ain't good with talking in front of you. All right, I want to thank God first. Then I want to thank the whole support system that I had throughout trying to get my GED. It wasn't an easy process, but it's done now. And I appreciate y'all. That's it.
Kristen Walters.
First, I want to thank all the staff, especially Miss Wolf. She helped me figure out what I want to do in my life. I also want to thank my fiance for pushing me and his mother.
Javon Williams.
First off, I would like to thank my husband and my family and the staff that pushed me to get my GED.
Casper Wood.
So first off, I would like to thank my mother and my grandmother and my grandfather, who has unfortunately passed. I want to thank them for specifically believing in me on the days that I couldn't believe in myself. So truly, thank you.
Ronnie Zanula.
This thing's taller than I am. Maybe I could. Yeah, we'll try. All right. Just drop the mic. I might. I want to thank all the staff here. You guys believed in me when I didn't believe in myself, especially you. You pushed me. Thank you. I want to thank my beautiful girlfriend for standing by my side and believing in me. My awesome daughter, who, Mommy did this for you. I love you. And my family, my friends. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, graduates, and I think you all can see that the heartfelt and how much this means to our graduates, and it means that much to my staff and to us. And I tried to tell you how good my staff was. You notice you didn't hear my name one time over here. You heard all these teachers, right? So this is what it is. But, so what we're going to do now, graduates, please stand and turn and face your families. At this time, move your tassel from the right to the left. By the power vested in me, by the Commonwealth of Kentucky and Hardin County Board of Education, I declare you as graduates. Congratulations. All right, so we want to thank everyone for coming. And like I said, there's refreshments across the hall. There are photo opportunities everywhere out here, so take your time. Make sure you get the pictures that you want. and exactly what you need was this meeting. Congratulations, graduates. We're proud of you. Thank you for everything you've done for us as well.